Hello guys, this is another episode of Coded Banter. You won't believe the guest I have today. Well, first of all, I'm going to be thanking you. Everybody has been supporting us on this show. That's the most important thing. Then, secondly, we're going to unveil our new guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Naomi to Coded Banter.
Hi, thank you so much for having me here on the show. It is an honour to be on Coded Banter today.
Oh, Naomi, nice to see you. You're always welcome, as you can see. You know, it's quite a good vibe. You can see how the studio is vibrating. It's all about positive vibe, indeed, you know. How do you feel about the snow yesterday in Glasgow?
Well, yesterday I wasn't too happy when I realised it was snowing. I don't really like the snow, I don't like the cold, so I wasn't too amused really.
I know. It was really cold yesterday, you know, because I was out all day yesterday. And so how is work and stuff? How is lifestyle going on? You know, like generally, how is Naomi and what's Naomi lifestyle? Let's dig into it.
Yeah, work's been alright. I've been doing a lot of different work recently. I've been working in marketing the last 5 weeks. It sounds boring, it's actually cooler than it sounds. Promise, guys. But yeah, I've been working in marketing. I've been doing some film and TV work, and I've been doing some event work as well. So I feel like it's all been going on. It's a busy time right now.
Exactly. Like Christmas period, you know, like all businesses gearing for Christmas, discounts from here and there. What's your plan about Black Friday coming up?
So I'm actually working on Black Friday. I'm working in Glasgow City Centre, but I don't start till 11 o'clock. So I'm hoping that between 9 and 11 I'll go into the shops and see if there's any sales. I mean, sometimes I wonder if it's more of a gimmick and whether the sales are really that genuine, but I'll definitely have a look because I've nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Like, do you think you'll have a look?
Of course, I'll go have a look. I'll go have a look and see at least what I can get for Christmas, for presents, you know, for families and friends, you know. And you know how we do on Coded Banter, we always have our food, we always have our drinks. It's all about positive vibes. How did you enjoy the food tonight? Tell the audience.
So the food was lovely, and I think it might have been a little bit different tonight because I'm actually vegetarian.
And she came, do you know what she did? She came all the way where she came from with her vegetarian. She bought from shop, you know. But anyways, as a good chef I perform magic. How did you see that? Yeah.
And it was lovely. It had the coded sauce and it had some onion and it was absolutely lovely. And I also had some corn. Corn on the cob, so that was lovely. So we've had grapes and there was a salad as well. So the food and drink has been lovely tonight.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy. You're always welcome, you know. It's always a good vibe out here, you know. So come one, come on. Only when you are invited. You get me? So what's your kind of you know, your taste of music? You know, want to dig into that and know, you know, what does Naomi actually listen to? I know music comes in different moods, different, you know, vibes and stuff. So tell us, who is the artist and what kind of music are you into? Like you listen to maybe in your car or anywhere on a daily, please.
So, to be honest, I have such a diverse taste in music. This morning, driving to work, I think I had everything from AC/DC to Sabrina Carpenter to The Cooks. I love Shania Twain. I've seen her recently in concert. Fantastic. I have such a diverse taste in music. I don't like heavy metal, but other than that, I'm quite into anything. I've seen quite a few concerts and they've all been so different. So yeah, I'm quite up for any music. If somebody says, right, I've got a favourite song, I want you to hear it, there's a high chance I'll like it no matter the genre.
I know. well, that's good, you know. Everybody has his or her own opinion when it comes to music, you know. For me, I think I classify music and full definition of music for me that music is a great communicator. You know, it communicates to you in different ways through your body, through your mind and soul. You know, depends on what you're feeling at that particular moment. You know, so tell us about what do you feel about modern days parents and our own parents during way back in the days. Do you think there are still family values in between? Or what's your opinion? Well, let's dig on that and see, you know, tell the audience, what do you feel about that?
So I've got 4 children.
Wow. Are you still fresh like this? Oh my Lord. You look like 22 to 16. Well, okay, go on, yeah.
I'm 26 with 4 kids. So people do tend to ask me quite a lot, what is your family dynamic, and are they all yours, or did you find any, or are they all mine? I gave birth to all of them. Not that I'm...
You're a good mom, yeah.
Not that I'm disrespecting step parents or people who adopt or anything like that, but yes, they're all mine.
Wow.
And yeah, we do a lot of things. I think family is important, but I think it really depends on the family. I think years ago it was always, I came from a household where it was quite classic. My dad was the breadwinner and my mum was mum. She stayed at home, she done the cooking, the cleaning, the parenting, and my dad worked, he was self-employed and he worked 6 days a week, and on his day off it was a Monday, so obviously we were at school and he was often tired. So that was our family dynamic, whereas ours is quite different. So I am always working despite having kids, so people often joke, do you even see your kids? Which I do, by the way. But yeah, I think families now, the dynamic has changed because you get single mums, single dads, you get mums who work, you get dads who stay at home, you get kids who may be raised by, a gay couple, or there's very different dynamics that years ago wouldn't have been as acceptable as they are now.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point there. I understand the point you made, and that's a good point. So, what is life like, in terms of, kids these days, their morals, values, going to school, smoking vapes.
Yeah.
So, who do you think is responsible to that? Is it the parents or the people selling the vapes to the kids? Or what's your thought about that?
It's very difficult because I'll be very honest and say that before I had children of my own, I always thought it was the parents' fault. I kind of thought the parents can almost mould the children into what they want them to be, and if the parents teach children good values, then the kids will grow up to be respectable. So I often thought if there's a child behaving badly and he's, well, not so much behaving badly, but if he's vaping and smoking and drinking and he's just a riot, basically, I often felt it's probably the upbringing and the parents. And since having kids, I've learned that is definitely not always the case. And I think nowadays kids are influenced by social media, by other kids, by people at school, people in the streets. So it's such a difficult one because you could teach your kids the best morals and values in the world, but if they go to school and they're surrounded by 1,000 other kids who don't share those values, they are going to be influenced. There's a high chance.
Of course, that's a very good point there. That's a very good point. Well, you've had it, guys. Morals are very difficult to find these days because of there are so many things, there are so many distractions. But all the same, we're trying to be the best we can be at the same time, So we're going to do some games, how could Banter go? Some games, some phone calling games and stuff. Let's see who's that person that is Naomi's backbone, So let the game begin. So, Naomi, we are going to ask you, who is that person that you're going to call right now that will pick your call instantly?
So, I actually.
And you're going to call the person in front of the audience. So if the person picks up the phone, you tell the person you are at Coded Banter and you're giving a special shout out to him or her. Let the game begin. Where's your phone?
So my phone is on charge over here.
Okay, so let's get her phone. Let's get her phone.
Now,
So let's see that person who you like the game, eh?
yeah,
And we're gonna see that person who is going to pick Naomi's score. Let the game begin.
So I've got a few options, but the difficult thing about my friends are it's quite hard to get them on the phone first time. One of my friends keeps her phone on silent all the time. You've got to ring about 4 times. One of my close friends is in the room with us right now in the corner, and he's here, so I can't call him. But sometimes I've got to ring a few times.
If you're smart, you can do that. That's a smart one. That's a smart one. That's a smart one. Let's see if she's gonna do that.
Another option is my mum, but I've got an option here that I'm gonna try. Here we go, folks.
Hello.
Hello. I'm in the same room as you.
Fancy that. Oh, put these spots.
You guys have played. You guys.
To my encoded banter.
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
You guys have played me a smart one.
By the way, the food was fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyway,
So
well, that's you know me well. At least somebody answered.
yeah. Okay.
Au revoir.
Hey.
Or whatever. You guys have played a fast one on me. On this one.
You tricked me.
You tricked me. That's a fast one, And so we're gonna go for a break, then come back and continue, keep watching and don't move a muscle. Be right there, okay? So now we're back again after the break, and Naomi again. And Naomi, tell me, where is this dream holiday you've been or you want to be? Or, kind of maybe place you've been before that you would like to revisit. Let me put it that way. And where is that place? Where is that place? Let's dig in and.
So last year I went to New York and it was absolutely amazing. That was
the Big Apple, yeah, Big Apple City.
So that was
the Big Apple.
my second time in America. My first time was to Colorado, and I loved both. But New York, there was just something really special about it. I quite fancy Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
Never been. I've heard mixed things about Vegas. Some people say it's not all it's cracked up to be, but I'd love to see it for myself.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's the saying. You get me? That's the saying about it, So you say like New York is that place you always want to visit back?
Yeah, I always wanted to go to New York, and then last year was the first time, and we went. It was just after Christmas, so it was for my birthday. I was there actually I flew out on my birthday, and it was just amazing, and it feels like the movies. It really does. Like you see it on telly so many times.
Like kind of Christmas movie and stuff like that.
And then you go and you see the Times Square, and it's just wow.
Wow, the lightning there.
Yeah. So I really love that. I love a summer holiday as well. I'm in the mood for a bit of sun just now because I've not actually had a sunshine holiday for a long time. The last few holidays have been like Paris, New York, but none of them are in the summer. So, I mean, it's nice to get a bit of sun as well, but I'm pretty much a city person. I think there's some cities I'd like to see.
Yeah, you've been to Barcelona before?
Yes.
Oh, I've been to Barcelona a couple of times. I've been like... Barcelona is that city that I always like. It's a city, it's not like kind of, all those Tenerife and stuff.
Yeah.
Barcelona is a good city. Like I always like to go and chill, as well as Amsterdam.
never been there. I'd like to go there
Oh
too.
my lord. That's my get me that wheat thing over there. Let me just tell you the story about Amsterdam. This is my wheat this is my wheat coffee shop I visited in Amsterdam, yeah. It's called
Right.
the green coffee shop, yeah. Very, very nice,
Yeah.
very nice.
Woo.
You know.
So the other day, the other day when I was filming, it was set in Amsterdam, so it was supposed to look like we were in Amsterdam. I wasn't. I was in Glasgow, but that's as close as I've come to Amsterdam recently.
I saw you in the gate. I saw you in the gate. I saw you in the gate.
Yeah.
I saw you in the... So, Naomi, can you tell me like maybe one thing you wish people don't do?
One thing I wish people wouldn't do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, just what you wish, like, you know, what you wish people don't do. Maybe something that you wish people been doing, but they need to correct that. You know, like something like that.
I think a big one is sort of behaving. This is coming from me just from personal experience, but people who behave quite judgmental and almost quite nasty to others for no reason. And I'm all for if someone's been nasty to you, be nasty back, and I'll be nasty too. I'll support you. But if somebody's not very nice to someone and there's no reason, I mean, I've seen myself. It doesn't happen very often, but I've seen myself maybe at work and I pass an innocent comment and people will be a bit kind of, you can feel the judgment, or maybe when I say that I've got 4 kids and I'm 26, feel a bit of judgment, and there's just different things in my life and other people's lives that other people would judge. And I would say sometimes it's nice for people to sit back and take a minute and say, well, actually maybe that's not what I would do, but is it harming anyone? And if it's not, then maybe just try and have less judgment towards that person, do you know, because it can hurt people.
Exactly, I get what you're saying. So guys, thank you, Naomi, again for coming, and it's been an amazing night. And right back, catch you on the next episode. It's been a fantastic night tonight. Naomi, how do you feel about what can you say about Coded Banter?
Yeah, no, it's been brilliant. I can see this really taking off, and I look forward to seeing who the next guest is. The food's been great, and it's been nice vibes all night, and everything's just come together, so it's been really nice.
Exactly. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You know, like I say, it's all about good vibe, positive vibe, good energy, you know. So, like they said, if you have 5 friends as millionaire, you will become the 6th millionaire. And if you have 5 friends as losers, you will become the 6th loser.
Yeah. I've heard that you become most like you take a look at the 5 people around you, and I was saying that to Graham, who's in the corner. I was actually saying this the other day, that you become like the people you spend time with. Exactly,
yeah. So Coded Banter is all about positive vibes, you know, food, drinks, and we'll talk, isn't it? So thank you once again for coming. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Wrapping it up. See ya.